Travel is a therapy. Me and my beloved friend Ranganath decided to dive into this bliss and escape into wild. Bandipur calling. We started early in the morning from Bangalore with our families. Early morning weather will be pleasant and we all were also fresh and hence enjoyed the drive. We made a halt for a sumptuous breakfast. We left the restaurant with full stomachs. As soon as we entered the park premises, we have found hundreds of deers freely roaming around, langurs hopping around, peacocks wandering, and wild boars boring around. We knew we have finally arrived in a almost real forest. Bandipur is located amidst the picturesque surroundings of the towering Ghats and mountains. Bandipur National Park is regarded as one of the most beautiful and better managed national parks in India. We checked into a beautiful resort. It's a country club property situated in the middle of wildlife area, and we were not able to believe that deers were just next to our pathways. It was just incredible to look at them so closely. Even when we woke up in the morning and when we opened the door of our cottages, they were just standing in front of our doors. Just spectacular. Bandipur wildlife is known for its staggering variety. The national park is home to an impressive mixture of mammals, reptiles, birds and insects. Some of the highly celebrated mammalian residents of Bandipur National Park include the Bengal tiger, Indian elephant, gar, and the cheetal and the sambar deer species. Bandipur National Park is ranked second highest for tiger population in India. Bandipur National Park is located in Gundlupete Taluk, Chamarajanagar district. The park is the part of Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve, making it largest protected area in southern India and the largest habitat for wild elephants in South Asia. Bandipur is home for 2,200 elephants, 191 tigers and more than 200 leopards. Bandipur was once a private hunting reserve for the Maharaja of the Kingdom of Mysore. The Maharaja of the Kingdom of Mysore created a sanctuary of 90 kilometers in 1931 and named it the Venugopala Wildlife Park. Later, the Bandipur Tiger Reserve was established under Project Tiger in 1973 by adding nearly 800 kilometers to the Venugopala Wildlife Park. Coming back to the summary of our trip, on day 2, we took the safari on an 18-seater canter vehicle and spent about a few hours diving into the forest. As we entered the forest, it got thicker and thicker. Tall trees and green bushes made it difficult for us to spot wildlife. The sounds of birds and insects filled the jungle. Excitement filled up inside me and my eyes refused to blink even for a second, as we were scared that we will miss out on the slightest of sightings. As a kid, I had always been fascinated by tigers. Everything about them would amaze me so much. Their eyes, their body, their tail, their looks, their behavior, everything. Here, I have to tell you a story about a great tiger, and his name is Prince, who ruled Bandipur. Prince was one of the most majestic tigers who ruled the Bandipur forest. This guy was massive. He was strong, muscular, powerful, handsome, mighty, and dominant. He was first spotted by a group of wildlife photographers in 2007 when he was just a few years old. His father, late Agastya, who was the most famous male of this park in Karnataka and was considered the king of Bandipur. Wildlifers who saw Prince's aggression at the age 4 were convinced that he would continue his father's legacy. Prince had also been very popular amongst the foresters and the visitors. Prince would often be seen roving around the main streets of Bandipur forest. He was never scared of human beings and their presence. In fact, he would often come close to the safari vehicles and pose for the shutterbugs for a long time, due to which it became very easy for tourists to shoot his pictures. He was believed to be the most photographed tiger in India to date, and many people would call him the celebrity tiger. A few years back, while Prince was strolling through the main roads of Bandipur, he met with an accident as the driver of a private vehicle lost his balance on sighting Prince and hit him directly. An injured Prince struggled a lot. His fans thought he would not make it, but Prince was a fighter and he soon made it back to normal life. The brutal accident left a deep cut on his tongue, which ultimately became his identity. People could easily recognize him because of the cut. On 4th April 2017, the 12-year-old legendary Prince and the darling of every tourist was found dead. Although the exact cause of his death is still not known, but people suspect that he died due to old age. Prince's death has come as a shock to his fans. Bandipur forest lost one of its biggest charms, and this has been disturbing news for all his fans, including me. And coming back to our safari, we witnessed a great wildlife and it was an astonishing experience, and it was really a refreshing one. As Karnataka tourism tagline says, one state, many worlds. Yes, I completely agree. Bandipur Tiger Reserve itself is a great world to experience.